not good when one of us makes the other one laugh, like right before a game, because then the people just hear on the stream, you know? All right, left side of the map, we have a player who lost a very long and grueling game last game. It is...
Slayers MMA.
Slayers MMA.
Yep, MMA. Whoa, that's a Z hitting an A. The battle of the alphabet here at the GSL.
Very true.
It's like we're the end of the alphabet. We're better letters. All right, on the right side of the map is in the blue for the Team FXO.
A lot of Koreans actually misunderstand his ID because of the way it's spelled. A lot of Koreans, since IDs are not very popular, a lot of people just call him Kim Hak-soo, which is his real name.
Yeah.
And some people think his ID is actually just Z. So it's kind of a misunderstanding.
Well, that's why the Street Fighter voice originally was like FXO Z.
Yeah.
Which is really mean to try to make Korean Street Fighter voice try to say that ID. That was very unkind.
Unkind indeed.
That's right. But it's actually Oz. Kind of like the other FXO player, Optic Zero. They kind of combined the O with the O there.
They called him Pit K0.
That's right. 2 O's in a row looks kind of awkward, though, so you can understand it. Yep. So, we have got pretty normal openings from both of these guys here.
Yeah, it's looking like Oz will probably go for a 1-gate expand on this map.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a hard map to do that on. We've talked about this several times.
Oh, very, yeah.
It's a very wide open natural. There's 2 locations the player can approach from, and unlike Zelnaga Caverns, you know, you can approach from one side, and, you know, you can kind of see the units, you can prepare there. And on this map, there's a line of sight blocker, even there's wide open approaches. We look like we're maybe having a little bit of lag here.
Yeah.
So let's,
Do not adjust your sets at home. Oh, who am I kidding? Nobody watches TV anymore.
Would TV hurt esports?
I don't know. Let's write a lot about it. All right. So
MMA comes in here, he sees this, and he says, okay, so you're either going for 1-gate expand or you're 4-gating me.
And with the way this match has gone so far, either option is completely possible.
Very true.
2-racks opening, though, from MMA, going for the reactor first. This is kind of the safe 2-racks opening. You know, you get your reactor first, you don't die to Void Ray all-ins because of it, and you can put some pressure on once your first or second Marauder pops out. That SCV really wants to see if there's going to be a Nexus. But he doesn't know. I wonder.
It is going to be a Nexus.
Oh, okay, it is. There we go.
It's your very stereotypical Zealot, Stalker, 1-gate expand. He's going to make a Sentry afterwards. Put a little bit of pressure on with the Zealot here. In fact, no units to greet him. I take it back. They're hiding in the trees. I was going to say, why does he have no Marines?
Guerrilla Marines from last game. A couple of them survived, came over in a medevac.
Trying to decide if you want to go up there because the depot is down temporarily, but decides to back away smartly.
Yeah, I really need to be careful with that. With the reactor, too, you should know that there will be too many Marines. You don't do that.
Concussive shells skipped, actually. Oh!
What
Stalker misrally.
What? Oh.
Happens to all of us.
Yeah. Usually not at this level, though.
Usually not, but sometimes, you know.
It does happen.
Has both watchtowers, sees this push coming out here.
Yeah. And the thing with this map is that the way that the natural is wide open, Terran players can just come from the side and really be very annoying, poking in at that Nexus, sometimes even causing a cancel.
Yeah, I think he actually can kill this Nexus if he controls this correctly, because he's going to have combat shields, and Oz just now with his Warp Gate research finishing.
Well, especially after losing that Stalker as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You can see why he got combat shields first for this, and he's even going to throw down a bunker, too.
He's definitely not going to hold this Nexus.
That Nexus is a goner, and that's why this map is so difficult for Protoss.
Probes coming off the line here. A lot of them, in fact. Will he save the Nexus?
Yeah, well, he's got to save the Nexus, or it's basically the end of the game. So
with combat shields, though, I don't think this is going to work.
Pretty good force field.
Well, the force field's not really helping out, considering the bunker is in the way.
Well, considering that it's probes fighting instead of zealots as well.
And that is going to be GG.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Only 14 probes left right now for Oz, and MMA winning with some nice 2-racks pressure. GG.
We're going to go to a game 5.
Wow, we are tied up, and MMA yawning. He's like, I just want to go home, get some sleep, some chicken noodle soup. But first, I want to get to the semifinals.
It's very cold in Korea right now. I'm sure that's kind
It's really cold.
influencing how sick he is right now.
You know, Slog gets this really good chicken soup delivered. We should do that.
Yeah, I've heard about this soup.
And you can tell Oz a little bit disappointed with that. It's really, really difficult to hold that, especially when you lose one of those first 2 initial stalkers. So
Well, Doa, our final map is Tal'Darim Altar, man.
yeah,
This is going to be an epic Game 5. There will be legends told about this game.
I think so. They'll write books about it. Then they'll go back and make prequels to the books where Oz isn't actually like that great and MMA is just winning a lot, so they won't be as interesting. But you'll go back and read the original again, it'll be great. So, yeah. Tal'Darim Altar, man, I'm excited about that because this is one of those maps where you really do, like you said, tend to see some really epic games. It's nice and big. It gives the players a lot of room to get their tech going. So we'll have to see if they both decide to take advantage of it.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I love this map for how the macro plays out on it, but we're going to take a 5-minute break, so don't go anywhere when we come back. Game 5.